G'day, this is Captain Noob, and this is a combat knife. This is a weapon that has been ported from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and has custom first-person animations. The third-person animations are that of the standard vanilla game combat knife animations. Now, I've got a couple of other knives on my inventory right now just to show you a little bit of a comparison in terms of damage. So the combat knife from this mod currently outdamages the Stealth Blade combat knife of the vanilla game, but the Nuka World DLC introduced the Disciples Cutlass, and this is doing way more damage. It's a brilliant weapon. 3 weight for all of that damage. Very good. Worth mentioning that I've got a pretty high strength at the moment. Big League is already all the way up, of course. And I've got the Grognak legendary effect applied to some of my armor bits, or one of my armor bits. We'll keep it nice and vanilla. But yeah, that's a lot of damage. We can upgrade this even further. We've got a legendary slot provided by legendary modification, but we can upgrade this damage to go above and beyond. Now, it's going to cost us a pretty penny to do that, but now we're doing 711 damage instead of the 355 or whatever we had before. It was less. Never mind, you can't get it back to plus 0% damage. So that's doing more damage now. And you can change this. It's got like 69 skins. You can go through them all if you want, but they're all functionally the same, and the silhouettes might change. You might find the one that you like. You might find one that you have used in Call of Duty. That one looked like a shaving razor. One of these, that looks like a shiv that you might find in a prison somewhere. And I think that I saw a kitchen knife when scrolling through this one. Yep, that's a kitchen knife. We're doing this like Butcher Pete then, aren't we? It's got blood already. It's already soaked with the blood of our enemies. So that's good. We'll get rid of these ones. And worth mentioning, you can craft these on a chemistry workbench. Just scroll down, find weapons, combat knife. It should be down there. Let's get stabbing. You call that a knife? This is a knife. This is a knife. This is a knife. This is a knife, and you're holding that by the blade. Do you want to cut your fingers? Because that's how you cut your fingers. Bug. This is a knife. Barely. This is a knife. That's a diver's knife. See the gut hook for gutting fish? This is a knife. This one's got some bright colors, so it's pretty cool. I think that's Russian writing on it too. This is a knife. That's more like a Bowie knife. Nice. This is a knife. And that's a stim pack. I've run out of room on the number pad. There's only 10 numbers for me to choose from, but here we go. And we'll just start off this by just charging into combat and poking them. You'll see the animations here. There's a little bit of camera shake when you do it, and you do lean forward a little bit. So if you decide to attack a wall, you can give yourself sieges and look into the forbidden zone that is out of the universe of this particular cell. As you can tell, no problems with damage so far, so we'll go down, we'll attack these turrets, and maybe we'll get in some power attacks. There's a guy with a ripper over there, he's throwing a grenade at me. And just like any standard sort of combat knife, you'll also get all of the cool takedown animations, like that. That one's a normal power attack, no takedown in there. And we've knocked that guy's head into a door, and then it bounced off the doors into the post and onto the ground again. So obviously, no problems with damage whatsoever. Here's another takedown animation. There's plenty of those, and you'll find that if you utilize this thing in VATS, you'll get them quite a lot. But if you do utilize this thing in VATS, it's all just standard animation, so you will be attacking a little bit slower, but chances are you'll get all these cool takedown animations. Now, unfortunately, that's only with other humans. There's no cool takedown animations for stuff like robots. That'd be cool though. Hopefully in the next Fallout game in like 20 years time, we can see like proper takedown animations for literally any of the creatures. Like imagine doing a whole knife animation takedown on a Deathclaw. That'd be great. And I just killed that gunner using bloody mess explosions. That happens a lot actually. I've got to figure out if I've got a mod that increases the occurrence of that, because I feel like I'm getting that far too often. Although I do kill a lot of gunners on a videoly basis, so there's that. Let's bring out that cool colorful knife. No, that's not it. Here it is. This one looks cool. We'll charge in and cut them down. Yep, do that. And stabbed. Okay. Now you're in the little baby gunner. It only takes a single swipe of the knife to kill them, but sometimes you gotta stick the knife right in. Perhaps unnecessarily. And there we go. There's Big Leagues 4 in action there. We just wallbanged that turret. But, yeah, for some reason, this is carrying the Call of Duty special, what do they call it, covering, special spray. They spray their knives with, like, hydrogen cyanide or something, because even if you throw the knife across the map and the handle of the knife strikes you, you're instantly dead. And it doesn't look like we're wearing this as a weapon at all. It's concealed somewhere. Let's not ask where. Alright, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to one-shot this giant beast, but first we've got to kill the suicider that lives just in here. He's made it out. Well, he's dead anyway. Oh, we're in danger. I think he's annoyed at something else though, so we might be able to just sneak away. Nope, he's throwing rocks at me. Fine. Okay, so the way to do this is we're going to get staggered all the time, and no matter... I just can't block him, so I'm just going to stab him a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I can't even block his attacks. Normal behemoths you can. So here's what we're going to do instead. We're going to stab him with many criticals. It's, okay, I'm doing this all wrong. I should be back here before I initiate my attacks and maybe break away from him a little bit. Lucky for me, he's not hitting me particularly hard today. A little bit further. A little bit closer. Perfect. Alright, we get that a little bit extra thanks to Blitz. Not a lot of knives in this game where you can probably take on a behemoth of this size, but you just gotta stand right under him. Maybe a critical here. There we go. Well, camera nonsense aside, we are still going, and we've got the bullet time, which I'm not sure how it works with melee weapons. We'll check it out in a moment. Alright, ready, and go. Stab. I think I'm doing a pretty good job at killing him. If I had the staggering legendary effect on this thing, it'd be pretty good. Let's go for a critical if we can. Can we? We can. There we go. Well, that was a pretty effective run, I must say, but we've got to wait for our AP to come back, and... I mean, I could use chems to get this happening. Ow. Or... I could just bait him over here, and then figure out if I could use something like Nerd Rage. We'll just chill here for a moment, I guess. They got one less powered armor piece than usual. We'll get in nice and close. Seem to be attacking him a lot faster in VATS. Despite this bizarre camera angles that we're seeing here. Alright, that's Nerd Rage now. We're gonna dodge his attacks and just keep stabbing him in the leg. Try to find an artery or something. Oh, the stomp. That'll do it. Alright, we're very close here. Hit him good. A couple more stabs will do it. Oh, we've done it. We've done it without stealth. I didn't think that was possible, but we made it. I mean, it would be possible if I used like a stim pack or something, but we only just survived what we did, but we survived nonetheless, so I guess that's fine. All right, I'm gonna go stealth Shiver Ghoul or something. I'll tell you something, they do make stealth a lot easier in Metal Gear Solid games. Like, you could crawl along the ground, you could be right next to someone, they won't even notice you. But here, we have to rely on good old-fashioned Bush, George W. Bush. We'll go for a crit. Yeah, one-shotted him. That's a proper stealth knife kill there. And a couple more stabs just to make sure he's dead. Oh yeah, he's dead. Well, I guess we could do it again. Alright, this next task might either be easier or harder. It'll be easier because it's the dead of night. It might be difficult to entice him to come out of his little pond there, because no way I could stab him. So maybe I stab a little bit. I've got no mods to actually lure him out. No like whistle mods or no grenades that I could throw to get his attention. But maybe, just maybe, if the water isn't too deep, we just gotta be very quiet. It worked! At least for a moment. And then it didn't work. We got shotgunned in the face by his acid spit. Okay, take two. I mean, take one. That incident you saw didn't happen. We'll use the diver one because, you know, it's one for diving and we're fighting an aquatic creature and a lobster. And he's kicking up all these tires. It's like a monster that lives in the ocean. Like a mythical creature. He's literally playing all these toys. Okay, he spotted us. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stab him with extreme prejudice, and maybe we'll enter bullet time and stab him. At least until he retaliates, which so far so good. Getting plenty of stabs in the Loch Ness Monster's face. Ow. He's hit me with the 1-2 punch, and oh, run away. We're out of AP and ideas. Ooh, look out for those spits, they'll get ya. I might just have enough. I could sprint in and VATS him now. I was actually losing detection away from him, but there we go. Nice little crit, and he's staggered. Now I'm behind him, teleported behind him, like some sort of ninja warrior or something, and he's launched into the air. Is fall damage gonna kill him? Is it gravity? No! He's gonna... Damn. Okay, never before has the Mysterious Stranger screwed me over so bad, because if the Mysterious Stranger shows up in VATS, you cannot exit it, no matter what you do. So we had a pretty bad start last time, but this rocky ridge here, this is the way to go, I think. And we'll go for knife number 9 now, a kitchen knife, if you will. We'll be using this one to carve him up on the dinner table tonight. Big lobster. He might just be close enough. Yes! Yes! Okay, that was way too easy, but I think you get the idea. So that there was a Modern Warfare combat knife. Obviously not more of an in-depth video, just a little bit of fun with a melee build. I don't usually do these, and would you believe not using guns is not as popular because, well, it's just a bit of sharp metal. They don't find it interesting, so we've done something a little bit more, well, silly, fun instead. And hopefully, if you are watching this video this far, you've been entertained by that. If you are interested in checking out this mod, check out the link in the description. It's worth having a look at. No munitions patch needed for this one. It's chambered in your arm caliber size, shoulder muscles, biceps, shoulder, pecs. Maybe all of those muscles you need to thrust a knife. That's what it's chambered in. So all vanilla game accessible. So link in the description. Thank you very much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.